the waiting is over. Yeah. Look, they say boxing is a death sport. Ashes to ashes, like trash in the alley. Cashes is cashes, which means we could compete. As long as I got breath in my lungs and my 2 feet and a strong heartbeat, we could rumble, young man. Put the gloves in your hands. The talking is over. All that we were arguing over is over. We could sit in silence before the noise and the roars and arena doors open. Before we throw hands, we satisfy the demands. This is for the fans, my legacy, my little mans who looked up at me like that. You're about to hurt them bad. Yo, this shit is serious. The big fish and the fisherman, the old man in the sea. But before you all see the violence and the bloodshed, we consider silence. But before you all see the violence and the bloodshed, we consider silence. Look. I represent the game in a way that can't be challenged, and delegate the comments of hate that can't be managed. I was told once, roll my shoulder like blunts and don't get touched, but my skin tough and thicker than Miss Biz butt. So guess what? I'ma talk my shit and just win once. Throw uppercuts and bone breakers, a needle and haystack with haymakers. I throw mines, don't hide behind my straight right. I show mine and show no the blow by the blow, bro. I blow mines.
You out so cool.
Up off it, yeah, yes, up off. What? Hey! Oh. Hey! Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day? Huh? Yeah. It's Taco Tuesday, baby. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz Adult. All right, man, look. Look at who we have here. Let me see who we have up here. Sophia. Wow, with ya. Let me see. Primetime Wacko 254. What's going on with you? Oops. All right, man. Lord, first I want to say this. Everybody, welcome to the Taco Tuesday. If you haven't done it, please close the chat, hit and up for funny.
Bring her lips with a laugh and do the cabbage patch. She's a pretty lady and then sign some autographs. The burn young man can shaboing boing.
Hit the Tyson bell. Yeah, and hold on. Before we do anything, we have to, ladies.
You should let me in. You deserve. No, you deserve baby.
Oh, hit the Tyson bell. And hold on, fellas.
Yeah, put it simply in here. I like surprises. I came here for prizes. Big booty and thighs is promising my guys is how I could get inside this. Stupid, I realize this, but there's so much I wanna know about you, but I don't really wanna know. That's what they say. You make it too hard for a nigga. I got you, but I got the time. Let's make it work.
Hit the Tyson bell. Hey, hold on. Dr. Keyshawn to love somebody. Do you want to love somebody? Dr. King says, ShowBizz Adult. Hey, ShowBizz, shout out to you for not entertaining boxing talk, but not fighting these fighters trying to bring back 2017 energy in the war room. Ain't having it. No, we ain't having that. Hit Tyson bell. Dr. King, we going to talk about the BULLJAWB. No, it's not worth entertaining whatsoever. And I'm going to tell you guys what's worth suffering succotash. What's worth entertaining? Hey, hold on, but first, hold on. Did we do yes we did. We outside.
Anything can happen when you're outside. You can lose a fight, see a chick, have a con with that vibe. You can ride a bike, see a nigga, and ask him if he's alright.
Oh, like, well, what? Damn.
Hey, hold on. What do you say, squad up? Yeah, we're going to squad up in a minute. But hold on. You said, we not having that. No, we not having that. Hold on, everybody. For everybody who's not having that for the beginning of the week, hold on, everybody. We're going to have to, where we at? There it is. Squad up.
Squad up. Let's go.
Oh, shit. Hey, look, speaking of Sylvester and Saturday morning cartoons, I went to see the Masters of the Universe. Took the whole family, went to see the Masters of the Universe, which is actually failing at the theaters. Is failing. And it's failing because of Scary Movie. I knew that was going to be a problem. All the money they put into Masters of the Universe, they had no idea Scary Movie was going to be like, whoop, hit Tyson Bale. I didn't really have strong plans to go see Scary Movie. All right. And I heard it was bad. Now I figured it probably would be. You know what I'm saying? But if you guys went and saw it and laughed, go ahead, do your thing. I'm going to wait to stream Scary Movie, I think, because I haven't seen Obsession yet. But Masters of the Universe, I took my family to go see it on a Saturday morning. It felt like Saturday morning damn cartoons. I had a good ass time. Hit the Tyson Bell. Now, there were people that said, hey, it wasn't serious enough. Has Masters of the Universe ever been serious? You know, y'all be wanting these damn movies to grow up with y'all. Y'all want the cartoons to get serious. Brother, it has always been BULLJAWB. That's why we loved it. That's why Knox in the Box loves it, right? I went to watch it to have, some throwback memories and see how well they put it, live action. They did a fantastic job. But other than that, I just wanted to share my childhood with Knox in the Box and my other kids, all right? Kal-El, my oldest, Shy, hit the Tyson Bell. Ms. Biz, and I were like, oh shit. Like we were seeing all of the little, your digs and everything. We were like, okay, that's all good. But really, Knox in the Box, he's like, Dad, we need more Masters of the Universe. We need more toys. And that's what it's really about. So I had a good ass time. All right, action was great. It was funny. I laughed. But see, I don't take those movies that seriously. Okay? Hit the Tyson Bell. But someone did say that Skeletor was scarier. I mean, was scarier. Skeletor was funnier than Scary Movie. Which I was like, what the hell? Okay. So let's talk about the show today. We're going to talk about the BULLJAWB. Actually, we got a lot to discuss, and hopefully I can get through everything before the hour's up, which that's probably not going to damn happen. All right. But I do got to get to the damn gym, and I'm already running late. But we have to talk about the BULLJAWB. There was some more news that came out about the circle jerk. Uh-oh. I'm calling Haney, Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson. I'm calling that do-si-do. I'm calling that the circle jerk.
I give you anything to have a circle jerk. Haney, Keyshawn, Shakur, circle jerk.
Hit the Tyson Bell. Huh? Y'all remember that shit? I give you anything to have it. That used to be my shit. That's the circle jerk. Anytime they come out saying some more shit on X, having an X post, having Twitter fingers, going do-si-do, we're going to play this shit. Every time, War Room, we ain't got that guy. If they ain't giving us a date to announce, we playing this.
I give you anything to have a circle jerk. Haney, Keyshawn, Shakur, circle jerk.
Shit, when that came on, I was like, shit, hit the Tyson Bell. That's a circle jerk. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, let me see what we have to say. Shout out to the War Room. I'm happy to be spending my birthday today. Oh, happy birthday, brother. Your 21st with the guys. Love you, War Room. Love you, boy. That brother youngest and getting younger, brother. You getting old Dr. King trying to love somebody. He said, another thing, Biz, you have been saying for years that this crop of heavyweights will lose to the 90s. Yeah, this crop struggled with kickboxers. MMA fight. The 90s will have won easy, brother, because we messed around. Let me tell you what happened, Dr. King, before we talk about the circle jerk. Let me tell you what happened, Dr. King. Dr. King, we substitute skill for size, and everybody fell for it. He's bigger. He's 6'6". He's 206 pounds. How big was it? Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali whooped Buster Mathis. He was like 200. Listen, bro, back in the day, if you were big, you lost your skill. You didn't want to be big and heavy and fat. That's why they weren't. All those guys got their ass whipped. If a guy stepped into the ring as a heavyweight and he had breasts, he was going to lose. Hit Tyson Bell. That became the norm. But this is why Lennox Lewis kicked it off. I'm telling y'all, Lennox Lewis kicked it off, and then Klitschko to follow. But Emmanuel Stewie passed. Love you, boy. See, Emmanuel Stewie knew how to train those big boys to be good. Why do you think Sugar Hill did such a good job with Tyson Gypsy King Fury? Kronk Jim knew how to do that. If you had a reach like Tommy the Hitman Hearns or the G-Man and shit like that, or Centron, right? Lennox Lewis, Kronk Jim knew how to handle that, all right? Our guy passed. Emmanuel Stewie, the legend, he passed. A lot passed with him. But everybody followed that size thing, but didn't know how to use it. So then the skill fell. So now we're just left with big people who don't know how to fight. That's it. And we got so brainwashed that we thought size was everything. Ladies, y'all know it matters. But when y'all say it's really the motion of the ocean, it doesn't matter. That's not the only thing that matters, right? It matters a bit, right? Let me see. 2018 was nonstop circle jerks. Yep. So and so is wrong side of the street. Yep. So and so with wrong network. Yep. 10 warm-up fights. Nobody asked for it. Sign the damn contract, but there's no contract. That let me run. Let me a Dr. King. A Dr. King. A Dr. King. A Dr. King. We were going the right direction until shit like this. This was just announced. This was announced right here. Nothing against Zuffa. Love you, boy. But this is where we at. Zuffa signed Berlanga. This is where we at. This is where we're at. Hold on. This where we at, dog. Yeah, that Zuffa signed Richardson Hitchens and signed Berlanga. This is where we at. You know, and listen, as long they fighting, as long as they fighting, they are fighting, right? They are fighting, but you kind of signed your way away from the smoke, because this was also announced today. Boxer just signed a multi-deal with DAZN. That's another promotion company with DAZN. And this is what I've been trying to say. I've been wanting a boxing league forever. But the question is, do I want the name boxing league, or do I like the concept of everyone being under one umbrella and fighting each other? You could call it a league, you could call it an organization, you could call it a network, as long as everyone under one roof, and there's no other side of the street, and everyone's fighting each other. So we were well on our way. There was no reason to look anywhere else. And Zuffa, bless them, but now that they're here, there's a distraction. Now people looking that way. And what they want to do, I get. One belt, everybody fighting each other under one league, but we already got that. Zuffa just signed to DAZN. Noodles, no packet. Hit the Tyson Bell. Brother, now it's like you collected all the crabs and one of them got out of the bucket. And you're like, damn, now I got to get this. Hey, everybody stay here. Now I got to get this crab that done crawled. Brother, we had it. Everybody's here. God damn. Hit the Tyson Bell. You get what I'm trying to say? Let me see. Devin hasn't had warm-ups, though. MLK, I'm just saying. Oh, shit. I'll give you anything you can have. Circle jerk. Haney. Keyshawn. Circle jerk. Brother, who cares, dog? Charles Baker, you know you my guy. You my guy, bro. You my guy, bro. But who gives a shit? I'll get there in a minute. I get there in a minute. Hold on. Before I get there in a minute, y'all. Let's take our time. Let's take our time. It's the motion of the ocean. Facts. Sophia, listen. Let me see. If you scared, then say you scared. Boxers ain't trying to fight, Biz. Brother, okay, we'll get there in a minute. Let's give our roses real quick. Bruh. Time 100. Did you guys see this shit? Amanda Serrano is on Time 100 most influential people of 2026. Amanda Serrano. Do you understand how important that is? Amanda, if you watching, girl, holy shit, lady. Holy shit. You know what? I'm just going to talk to you because I'm not sure if everyone's going to get it, but I know you do, Amanda. I know you do. I remember, and I'm going to be the first one to raise my hand and admit this. I remember when women's boxing was a drag. I was a kid, and if it wasn't Layla Ali, they'll show, hey, we're going to have a women's fight. I'm like, get this shit over with so I can watch the men fight. Yeah, that's how sexist I was. I didn't understand when I was a kid. That's how I felt. Women boxing was just a drag. There were no women boxing in the Olympics until Katie Taylor and what she fought for. And when she fought for that wasn't that long ago. And I still felt like, oh, shit. Now, God, why? And women like you convinced me why. We are watching a revolution, a boxing revolution. With women, we're looking at it. Now some of our better fights are coming from women. Amanda Serrano, when you first started fighting, you were a part of that timeline where it was a drag to watch women fight. Even as you knocked everyone out, became a 7-division champion. That's only second to Manny Pacquiao. I know how hard that shit is. 7-division world champion, changing the game. Fighting Katie Taylor, no problem. Madison Square Garden, the first one to do it at main event. Changed the whole game. Put MVP on the map. Why? Because your fight with Katie Taylor was the talk of the town on that Mike Tyson-Jake Paul fight. It wasn't Mike Tyson-Jake Paul. Yeah, before the fight, but afterwards, it was you women putting on for women. Hit the Tyson bell. Then y'all run it back and do it again on Netflix? Totally changed it. Everybody needs to thank y'all. You and Katie Taylor. And you get on Time 100 as a woman fighter? Have y'all lost y'all minds boxing? And get there on Time 100, only 100 people, and it's a female boxer, and it's Amanda Serrano. If that's not greatness, I don't know what is, bro. And that's the real. And then Amanda Serrano, being the competitor she is, has a little beef with Clarissa Shields. Now let's talk about the BULLJAWB.
French, Max, B, Remy, always the one, never the two. Told him find something stupid to play with, he picked you.
Hey, hit the Tyson bell. Got what? Amanda Serrano sat there and got petty on the biggest moment. And you know what? Go ahead, girl. You go, girl. Forget it. You go. Hey, because she never boasts. She never brags. Neither does Katie Taylor. But Clarissa Shields, calling herself the GOAT and doing everything she's done, doing the magnificent things she's done, she grabbed the mic and she was going to boast about herself if nobody else did. It got her a movie and everything else. So guess what? No, talk your shit. It get people to look your way. So I feel you. And side note, let's put a pin in that. Side note real quick. Remy Ma. Remy damn Ma, bro. I got a beef. I got a beef, just like Ali. Yes, Lord. I got a beef with Remy Ma. Y'all wanna know the beef? Ms. Biz, if you're listening, I'm sorry, girl. You my wife. You are my lady. You're everything I need and more. Face ass. But that Remy Ma, fine as hell. Hey, why is that a beef? Why is that a beef? Let me tell you why that's a beef. I'm sick of this shit. All you exes who mess around, get a divorce or break up and shit, and then end up leveling up and being fine as hell. No, let me tell you what I did. Let me tell you what I did. Let me tell you what I did. What I did was I just clipped randomly every clip of her verse as a picture. No matter the face, no matter what, you gonna be a baddie every angle, no matter the face. You got a 6-pack and shit. No matter the face, no matter the angle, you just gonna level up like that. I just randomly hit clips. Look at that face. Still bad. Like no matter. Come on, dog. How did Pap? If I'm Pap, I'll be like, hey, dog. This is a bull job. Hey, I'm mad. I'm mad. Pap probably not mad, but I am. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm mad and I'm hating. And here's the thing. Carissa's my girl. No. Oh, shit. Hey, y'all. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This is so not what I was going to be on, but I'm on my soapbox.
He didn't get out of the cock-a-doodle car.
Hey, Biz, going. I don't lump you up. I know. I deserve it. Let me see. You gonna look like Martin when he fought Hitman Hurts. Yeah, I know. But listen, don't get it. No. Because Carissa's my girl, bruh. That's the homie. You know what I'm saying? And I would be like, this is BULLJAWB. Okay. Let me show you. Let me show you. I would be like, this is BULLJAWB. Let me show you. Hold on, where we at?
Oh my God, a big thank you to Time 100 for this amazing honor. It's a dream come true. This is just to show that all women, we need to believe in ourselves. We need to work hard. And anything that you put your mind to, you can achieve it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, Time 100. Let's go now. This is for the future of women and women in boxing. Thank you.
No, I'm not chilling on shit. This is no chill, right? You got Amanda Serrano on Time 100. At the same time, Katie Taylor is about to sell out Croke Park. It's 80,000 people. Goddamn, Alicia Baumgartner just becoming the face. And then, you know, this shit. I'll be like, hey, hold on. Like, man, I don't deserve, you don't get a sister back like that. Like, I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? I know I don't. I was just fooling. I was just BULLJAWB. I'm just, I'm the best. We all could talk shit. Y'all ain't got to take it. You ain't got to take it there. Y'all ain't got to, everybody leveling the hell up. Carissa, hey, Carissa, level up. And I know you already leveled up, but do it again. Do something. I'll sell out some shit. Sell out damn Roman Coliseum. Something. It's time. It's time. Pat. Hey. Y'all fight. Shit. Fight somebody. And sell out goddamn Mars. I'll be on Mars. Y'all want to play like if I was Carissa? My next fight is on Mars. Damn it! It's like now, let me move on.
French, Max, B, Remy, always the one, never the two. Told him find something stupid to play with. He picked you.
Okay. No, I'm not. Now I'm trolling. But look, So you have Dana White and Usyk on the Time 100. And if you want to ask yourself why Dana White is on the Time 100, man, goddamn. Hey, listen, bro. Hey, they really building that UFC shit right there on the lawn of the White House. Hey, dog. Hey, dog. Hey, dog. People are leveling, and congratulations. But look at Usyk. Look at Usyk. The damn pyramids. Ain't that where God live? Like this dude said, I'm going to God's house. I'm gonna have a fight and I'm gonna rob somebody. How about that? I'll get somebody robbed at God's house. I'm out here robbing at God's house. So what they doing, brother, is no bull job. Let me see. This is going to upset some people, but none of this wouldn't have happened without Jake Paul. Facts. And some boxing fans were screaming, crying at his event. Yeah, what Jake Paul did. Let me tell you what Jake Paul did. I resent this, bro. Let me tell you what Jake Paul did. Jake Paul, all he did was he knew what Amanda Serrano was. Great. That's all he did. Because that's all what Eddie Hearn did. That's when you have foresight, not reinventing the wheel. You ain't got to do that. Just put some rims on the mama. Jake Paul just put some Amanda Serranos on it. Let me put these rims on it. Have y'all see a pocket that y'all ain't see, a void, and I'm going to fill it. And then Eddie Hearn and Jake Paul said, you know what? Then we're going to have them fight each other. And then to bring some attention to it, because we know the product's going to be great, it just got to be branded right. We're going to have a big bet amongst each other. So everybody's watching for the bet and then find out these women are putting on better than most men. Hit the Tyson bell. Now ESPN drops Top Rank, but pick up the women's division of MVP. How the hell? How is that an even trade? It feels like it is, though. You funny bit. I ain't trying to be funny. Okay, everybody, let's move forward. Let's move forward. Real quick, everybody. We're gonna do a quick look at that, and we're gonna talk about the circle jerk. All right. But let's do a quick look at that real quick.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at that.
Check this shit out.
Get off me. I'm gonna get one of y'all. Oh shit. Fuck. Come on, pussy. All right, I'm three. When I tell you to pull out a little, pull out a little. 1, 2, 3. Ah, shit. Fucking hesitated. I hesitated, hurt my arm. I hurt my shoulder. Oh, shit. I hesitated and I slipped. You know what? I should just.
I would assume you were, what's the opposite of homosexual?
Heterosexual.
I would assume his ass is a homosexual and hit different. So if he was not a homosexual,
You gotta say heterosexual.
a heterosexual. So if he was a heterosexuals, bro, I'm gonna assume that you a heterosexuals and bro a heterosexuals too. I'm already a heterosexuals. So I'm assuming everybody who hangs with me is ahead of the sexuals, bro. If you not ahead of these sexuals, then
how deep is the Red Sea? So basically 10,000. What am I trying to say, Zeke? How comparison, what am I trying to say? Like, how can we compare, not compare, how do we determine 10,000 feet into a human brain? Wait, what? I'm trying to figure out. See, you know what I'm trying to say, bro? Like, how do we determine 10,000 feet into my mind? What, bro? What? Hold on. Into your mind.
Hold on, dog. Yeah, we're cooked. I still can't figure out what he's trying to say. I looked at that shit 4 times last night. Is he trying to ask Google how to think about 10,000? I don't shit. What is he? Holy shit, bro. that was Dr. Ramirez. Everyone saying my Dr. Okay, all right, everybody. No, the Spurs. Last night, the Spurs won. I saw that's the Knicks loss. All right, hey man, hey, all that's BULLJAWB. Hey man, the Knicks had to play as bad as the Spurs to get that. Listen, I'm not going to. Here's a conspiracy. Why sweep the Spurs when you can have more games and more commercials and more advertisement and more money? Why in the NBA now? Right? Stretch it out as long as you can, pause, and then get to the bag. And brother, you know come on. I saw the Knicks play the worst I've seen them play all year. And every time they turn the ball over, they're like, okay, go ahead, Spurs. The Spurs are they trick the layup and mess up. It's like, damn. So then they had to mess up on the other end. So the Spurs, it was ridiculous, dog. It was, yeah, make it more exciting. Okay, here we go. That's why I stopped watching NBA. Yeah, it was just obvious to the kid. Okay. And I was going to the Spurs too. Then after a while, I'm like, okay, this is off the chain. All right, everybody. It's time.
I give you anything you can handle. Circle jerk, Haney, Keyshawn, circle jerk.
Hit the Tyson bell. I didn't want to do it. I told you how we say, yeah, we did it for love. If they ask us why we did it, hey, we did it for love. Hit the Tyson bell. Listen, man, I'm not going to blame Devin, Haney, Shakur, or Keyshawn. I'm not going to blame anybody. If I do, people start crying, and I hate bitch. I hate bitch ass shit. All right, so I'm going to make sure nobody cry, bro. But I mean, I see ain't nobody fighting, dog. Hey, listen, check this out. So, what was that? Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney. And let me guess, I got to come to your weight class to make the fight happen just because you say so. And then Devin Haney says, whenever you decide to come to my weight class, let's do it. I'll fight your brother, Keyshawn, for now.
I give you anything you can handle. Circle jerk, Haney, Keyshawn, circle jerk.
It was a circle jerk. Had everybody talking and y'all fighting each other. And I'm the Haney team holding the Haney flag, and I'm the Shakur team. And hey, you're glazing. You're biased. Stop glazing. I'm unbiased. Stop hating. Stop glazing. What other words y'all use? Glaze. Brother, we knew last month they weren't going to fight. Thanks to Gilly. Gilly put Jay Prince. Gilly be cutting to the chase. Gilly put Jay Prince and Bill Haney on the speakerphone. Jay Prince said, we ain't moving up. Bill Haney said, we ain't moving down. So how the hell this come up as something that we're arguing over when they sat right there as men and gave us the conclusion already? How the hell we're arguing like this is a post-credit scene to a movie? Hit the Tyson bell. They said it. Y'all saw when I was talking to Shakur 3 months ago, and Shakur was like, I go up against Conor Ben only to weight drain him so I could put the stipulations that he put on Eubank. That's the only reason why I will fight him at 147. And then he said, as far as Devin Haney, I fight him at 144. Why? That's not really my weight, and let's make it even. Let me drain him, right? And Devin Haney is like, no, I'll fight up at 147. Why? Because this is the best time to beat you before you naturally start fighting at 147. Everybody's just looking for leverage and see who's going to fold, and neither one of them have to. So they just circle jerking. Hold on, dog. Hold on, bro.
I give you anything you can handle. Circle jerk, Haney, Keyshawn, circle jerk.
It's all circle jerking. Because guess what? The worst thing that can happen is Haney versus Keyshawn. It'll be the best thing that can happen for us but it's the worst thing that can happen for their business. They're both of them, everybody. Why? Because if Devin Haney beats Keyshawn, he'll probably one-side him, right? If he beats Keyshawn, that's because he jabbed, held, moved around, and then Keyshawn couldn't do anything about it, and then Keyshawn's career takes a big hit, at least temporarily. If Keyshawn beats Haney, Haney's going to get trolled so bad because he got dribbled off the canvas against Ryan Garcia. Then he fights Keyshawn. If Keyshawn beat the hell out of him, then all of a sudden it's like, I told you he wasn't that good. They'll say that his whole career was manufactured. And you can't stop what people are going to say. So Haney versus Keyshawn, you would take that risk if that was a huge bag, but that's not promised. The biggest bag is Haney versus Shakur, and they ain't going to fight each other. So guess what, dog? Guess what, dog?
I give you anything you can handle. Circle jerk, Haney, Keyshawn, Shakur. Circle jerk.
Bruh, let me see. Dr. King tried to love somebody. He said, one thing I thought about looking at everyone arguing, as cringe as it is, at least people are arguing over boxers now and not LLC promotional companies. Now that they're all on DAZN. That makes sense. Remember those days? Yeah, that shit was terrible. That shit was terrible. Right? I mean, now you know the fights can happen. Hit the fight bell. You know the fights can happen. And in Bill Haney's favor, I can see why Bill Haney started to call out Shakur. Because His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh want that fight. And he probably proposed a bag that was like, hey, man. But that ain't going to stop Shakur for going about his career the way he wants to. And if you think Shakur duck, fine. If you don't, fine. All we know is not everybody's Terrence Bud Crawford at 38 years old jumping up to have one last big stamp coup de grace at the end of his career. Both of these guys are young and in their prime. So Shakur probably is going to try to move up and eventually get to 147 the way Devin Haney did. Devin Haney was at 140, went to 144, right? Then he went to 147, right? He was at 140 against Ryan Garcia, went to 144 against Ramirez, and then ended up at 147. You get what I'm saying? This Shakur first fight against Teofimo is at 140. So he probably want to dictate his own career instead of letting this fight dictate the pace for him. And that's just it, bruh. Ain't nobody wrong. Ain't nobody wrong, brother. Now, what I try to do is try to get everybody excited to just make the fight happen. But what happens is people start seeing it as, you're going after my favorite guy who doesn't know me. So I hate you, ShowBizz. I ain't got that kind of time. Now, Keyshawn Davis, he did say something on a podcast, and it was pretty cool. If y'all want to hear it, let's check it out.
Word don't think he the same? Word?
It doesn't feel the same. It feels like you remember the fight where he was kind of running around?
Yeah, for sure. When he fought in New York and shit.
Yeah, it was
outside.
Like, what the fuck is he?
That was his first fight. That was his first fight back, though.
Yeah, but still, I expect to see more than like that. It felt like a guy scrambled. His brain it's not settled. He didn't feel. It felt like just hyper. Like, you know what I mean? It just didn't feel right to me.
I feel it. I mean, I'm gonna be real. Like, this is a real answer. I never been knocked out, dropped, or embarrassed in professional and on a bright ass stage. I never been in that position. So I have no idea how I feel to come back off of that. I can't really speak on too much of that because I've never been in that position. Devin, to me, have a lot of fucking heart. In that fight, nigga kept getting up, kept fighting. He's still here and he's back on top. You know what I mean? Yes. So I give him a lot of credit as a fighter.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because that shit not easy to come back from.
Exactly.
But as far as like him being the same fighter, I always thought he wasn't that good.
Yeah.
So that's just still how I feel. Like, you know what I mean?
I respect it. What do you think he lacks in though? Like, what makes him not good?
I just feel like first of all, like I go off mentalities when I go off a mentality. You know what I mean? He don't have that.
That dog.
He don't have that. And I know Devin since amateurs. The motherfuckers having MCM bags before I even knew what the fuck MCM was. That nigga always had it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So he don't got that hunk. Like, He just want to be the greatest, but he don't come from the trenches. Like, you know what I mean? Like me, I don't want to be the greatest, but I will fuck you up though. You know what I mean? Like, it's a difference. You know what I mean? So that's one thing. His mentality is just not on when I'm on. You know what I mean? And then as far as like his skills, I feel like he's just he is like one notch under great. He does everything good. He don't have nothing great in his arsenal. Everything is just okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Which makes him.
I give you anything you can handle. Circle jerk, Haney, Keyshawn, circle jerk.
Keyshawn never fought at 147. Yeah, but he's ranked number 147 right now, bro. And he barely makes 140 miss weight all the time. So he's a welterweight. Let me see. Dad's son versus mama's boy. Let's go. That should be the title. Hey, wait. Class. Biz, what I'm missing. Yeah, they're in the same way. You're not. I mean, you ain't missing it. I just want to see the fight. I'm not even. I just want to see a fight at this point. Nobody's going to fight, right? Devin's going to fight somebody else, and Shakur going to fight somebody else, and Keyshawn going to fight somebody. At least that's what I think. Hopefully they prove me wrong. Devin just asked if he comes to 144, would they have? Hold on. Shit. Almost called it. I'm gonna cough it up the BULLJAWB. Hold on. Damn. We get to it. Shit, it's still. Shit. Devin just asked if he comes to 144. At a piece of Pop-Tart. Here we go. Devin just asked if he comes to 144, would they have the fight? And Shakur said yes on Twitter.
I give you anything you can handle. Circle jerk, Haney, Keyshawn, circle jerk.
Okay, hold on. What else we got? Let me see. That song sucks, Biz. Oh, you thought it was supposed to be masculine? Brother, you definitely missing the point. Let me see. Still scared to lose their brother, it's just listen, bro. Yeah, I was coughing. Yeah, I was out of there. Breathe. Let me see. Why do we want to see a fight where we know the outcome of it? I mean, I just want to see any fight, right? Shakur and Haney should fight each other eventually one day, right? But where I'm at now, listen, when we start calling names, Devin Haney a name, or we start calling Shakur a name or Keyshawn a name, then we get misdirected, right? We start getting on the other person, calling them a name. And I just keep saying, let's all sit together on this side and say, give us the damn fight. There's no need to point fingers because everybody has their point of view. Shakur, if I were to, people say, hey, you glaze everybody you talk to. No, I understand their point of view. And I don't hate anybody I'm talking to. When I talk to Boots, I'm not trying to get under his skin or piss him off so you can be entertained. I want to hear what he has to say. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I feel that. Everybody got a point of view. So if Shakur were to jump on here right now, he'll speak his point of view. And it's like, yo, I feel that. I get that. And then if Devin Haney were to get on here and speak his point of view, hey, I'm welterweight champion. Why do I have to go anywhere? I get that. Right. And then Keyshawn would be like, yo, I'll never fight my brother. It's just not going to happen. But I'm ranked for Devin Haney's belt at welterweight. Let's get it on. I will understand that. And if Devin is like, why fight Keyshawn when I can negotiate with Shakur for a bigger bag? I can understand that, bro. So it's really, listen, either no one's going to fight. I'm over it. HLD, Amanda, the real deal, Serrano, a living legend. Oh yeah, the truth, the innovator. Yeah, we're literally watching the old days right now with the women. Like we're literally seeing the Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali with women right now. We're actually seeing that shit, the Rocky Marcianos and all that shit with women, the Joe Lewis's of women. We're literally seeing that right now. And I think this is the moment to appreciate it. I'm happy she's getting her roses. Let me see. The pride of all Puerto Rico, 49 wins, 32 KO, simply the greatest woman boxer to ever do it. That I think the argument is is easily between Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano, right? Let me see. I believe Devin versus Shakur happens, just not right now. Can't expect everyone to jump up 3 weight classes in three fights. Shakur just fought a 135 and 140 his last 2 fights. See what I'm saying, brother? I mean, but even if you say that, somebody's going to respond to you because everybody's trying to have an op, right? Why? Because we're not seeing the fights. If you see enough fights, you ain't got to create one in the comments. Because the result is going to happen, so there's no need for us to feud. But because you said that, now you got an op. Somebody want to fight against you, right? Well, because my Haney, who doesn't know me, is I spoon with his photograph on, like Jesus, bruh. It really, who gives a shit? Noodles, no packet. I am that fed up. I am really that fed up. Really. Usually you miss 3 super chats. I thought I got them all. Usually, I'm very optimistic. Brother, I have zero optimism. Zero. You know, X posts and Twitter fingers just ain't enough for me. Not anymore. Okay. All right, let's move forward. What else we have? Yeah, okay. Like this. Check out this. Check this out. These are fights in the talk. Breaking. Russell versus Pitbull. Brother, then in negotiations. Rolly Romero is set to defend his title this summer. Against who, dog? I mean, look at this. Gervonta Davis, Floyd Schofield Jr. talks intensifying. Brother, wake me up when the fight happens. Here's the article. You missed my super chat. Oh, Jesus. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me give you the flow. Let me see. What did I miss? Okay, right here. Do you remember Shakur posting he was 175 on his IG story a while back? That man can fight Devin at 147 easily. Okay, yeah. Okay, 175. You know, he should fight at 147. He could do it easily. I just saw Devin Haney, right? Devin Haney's talking about he could fight Errol Spence at 154, right? Devin Haney's my size. I just saw him. That guy's like 180 something pounds his damn self. Everybody could fight, right? Devin Haney can fight Fundora. He ain't gonna do it, right? Because he hasn't campaigned at 154 yet. But he's big enough to do it. But Shakur is big enough to be at 147. He just hasn't done it yet. And he's gonna go at his pace. But you can blame Shakur if you want. All right. And then half of y'all gonna blame Devin Haney. Brother, it's really a waste of time us making these points and arguing with each other. Is a waste of time because they're going to do whatever they want to do. And it more than likely is not give us the fight. Let me see. The PD Pablo, I'm late. Don't talk. You got that right, brother. Let me see. Shakur has way more options at 135, 140. Haney blows up too much. The fight doesn't make sense right now to me. I think Shakur waiting on Tank. I don't give a shit. You missed mine too. Hopefully I got you right this time. Hit Tyson Bell. Where's the fight? Like, look at Tank versus Floyd. Let me show you this. Okay. All right. So here's the article. It said, with a ticking deadline to strike a deal, a proposed Gervonta Davis versus Floyd Schofield Jr. WBA lightweight title fight is being negotiated. 2 officials close to the situation told Boxing Scene on Monday. The individual said Davis promoter, PBC, has initiated contract negotiations by reaching out to Schofield's promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy Promotions. The sides are targeting a date in mid-September to early October. And to be quite honest, brother,
I give you anything you can have. Circle jerk, Haney, Keyshawn, circle jerk.
Because when it comes to those two, number one, Gervonta, he has some legal issues. He probably feel optimistic about it, but this idea rolling out when they haven't come to a conclusion may just rub the judge wrong, right? Oh, you're negotiating when you don't know your fate yet? Hit the Tyson Bell, right? So don't talk, okay? And even if they make the fight happen, will it get to the damn ring? Floyd Schofield, love you like a play cousin, but the facts are the facts. Hospital one time, hospital the next. You know how many times he fought in 3 years? What, once? You know what I mean? Gervonta Tank Davis, same thing with he can't keep his head straight, right? Outside the ring. So are they going to even if they in a press conference talking shit, And we know even then it'll fall apart. So, brother, hunt ducking. That's all they do. Listen, I'm not even. It's just right now the facts are the facts. And I can only judge the future based on the past. So, brother, here, look here. This is what happens. This is what happens when the circle jerk happens. Okay, but here are the upcoming fights right here. Joe Joyce, he's going to return against suffering fucking Tash on July 11th. Now, that's a good fight. De Los Santos versus Rayo. Yes, and that's a Zuffa fight. And then in 3 weeks, Mayweather going to fight Zambinis, dog. Okay? Because look, brother, look. Bam Rodriguez versus Vargas on his way to fight Inoue, the little brother, right? What's his name? Takum. He's on his way. He's going to fight Vargas for the WBA title at bantamweight. His first fight at bantamweight is going to be for the title, and that's this upcoming Saturday. That's dope, right? So he fights him, and then they talk about little brother Inoue, and then big brother Inoue after. That's a good 3 fight. Yeah, let's go. But not only are they talking about it, they're on their way, starting with Vargas. Hit the Tyson bell. Good. Because Bam, just like Canelo, when he fought Triple G, Canelo was taking steps moving up. Let me stop here, fight a few times, stop here. Everybody say, oh, you ducking. No, let me gradually move up and know how to carry the weight, get some training camps in between time at certain weight class. That's what Bam is doing. Man, I'm going to move up, have a title fight Vargas on my way. Sounds dope to me. Let me see. Takuma, yeah. In what sport does the fandom not argue and debate each other? We should embrace it. It adds engagement to the sport. Okay, but here's my thing. We rip each other apart during the course of it, right? Which is no fair. You'll mess around, have me in a thumbnail, just like, ShowBizz hate all black people. Mother just passing my wife around. Hey, this is good debate. No, it's if I see you, it's up. We're doing that over fighters who ain't giving us a fight. In other sports, hey, when's the next Spurs versus Knicks game? That's not up for debate. It's scheduled. So no matter what happens, they're going to hash it out. You know they're going to hash it out. Even in your debate, you're going to get a result. The teams on the NFL are going to play each other based on the schedule, period. If you're a Packers fan and a Chicago Bears fan, they cannot negotiate themselves out of playing each other twice that year, at least. You get what I'm saying? But with boxing, we're ripping each other apart. Ripping each other apart. When boxing isn't in the place it needs to be yet. And what I'm saying is that good, healthy debate to rip each other apart, we can't afford to do that right now. We have to get boxing together. Boxing is such a niche. It is such a niche. The War Room right now, we're trying our best to bring attention to the sport. Changing sports forever. You saw the watch party at the finals. That wasn't ShowBizz the adult. They bring in on guests and everything. That wasn't us. We didn't change sports forever. It was us who had the live commentary for boxing. It was us who made that a business. If somebody did it before, they ain't making a business. So we're doing everything we can, a Hercules effort to change boxing and make boxing the number one sport in the world again. And in the course of doing that, we can't rip each other up because we can't build shit if we're ripped apart. So what I'm saying right now, we can't afford that. Let's all get on this side, lift boxing up, put the responsibility on the shoulders of the fighters and the business to give us what we want so we can have confidence in spending our money, and they can have confidence that the money will be well spent. That's the reason why nobody want to take a loss, because they don't know if they're going to take the loss for nothing, because all y'all got fire sticks and y'all streaming and shit and stealing. So I'm going to get my ass whipped for a quarter of the money because y'all stole the rest, and then say I ain't shit and rip me apart all through social media so my next fight I'm even cheaper? No, bro. I got to say F the fans and get everything right now for me, because y'all ain't got me, as we rip each other apart. This is the reality of where boxing is now. And what I'm saying is we got to join together, put the responsibility on their shoulders to give us the fight, and then give them the confidence that we're going to pay for it. Everybody mad at the DAZN plan, the ultimate plan. But the ultimate plan is confidence. The DAZN can feel great about putting all the fights together because most people got the ultimate plan, which is at a huge discount, but they know the money is coming. So with them knowing the money is coming and nobody is stealing, then we can put the fights together. Even if someone loses, that's fine, because he can fight again later and the same money is coming. They're not losing anything. You got to understand confidence in business and understand why this is my energy right now, because I know how bad things are going, and I know how to fix it. And that's the Black Two Sugars. This ain't a game. You think I'm playing? Let me see. Is this the worst era ever of boxing? No, because we're on the brink of having it all the way back. And I know how important that is. Right now, we have so many great athletes. It's stupid. Y'all have never seen a Fundora before. How often have you seen a David Benavidez? The fastest single puncher ever exists right now in his prime in Ryan Garcia. We got Shakur Stevenson, who is actually a Floyd Mayweather reincarnation. We got Moses Atama. Have you seen a heavyweight like that? When the last time you seen a guy that young, 21 damn years old, doing that? We got some great shit going on. And everybody is under one umbrella, the DAZN. And we're on the brink. But then Zuffa doing the Muhammad Ali Revival Act, everybody trying to rip each other apart, getting pulled here and pulled there. I need to grab everybody, collect everybody together. The war room, we got to have the boxing revolution and bring everyone together and give a promise. I promise that if you give us the fight, we're going to give you the money. Make sure that there's no barriers in between each fight. That's the Black Two Sugars, bro. This ain't a game that you just lollygag and BULLJAWB. You can't complain on one hand and then don't pay on the other. Bro. That's why I'm saying don't feed the Twitter fingers energy. Because you feed that energy, that becomes the fight. Why have the fight when we get more attention prolonging it? Because everybody are more interested in arguing and comments than watching a damn fight. And that's the Black Two Sugars. That's the Black Two Sugars. That's why I said don't give it an A. We got to be more interested in watching the fight than arguing amongst each other. That's why I said I quit. Because I have to be responsible as a content creator to not keep feeding into the BULLJAWB just so I can have my numbers up, which is why my next video was the top 5 fastest punch. And my next one going to be the top 5 chins of all time. And then after that, the top 5 mutilations of all time. I'm on one. We can't feed into the BULLJAWB, bro. That's the Black Two Sugars. That's the Black Two Sugars. My bad for getting on my soapbox, but I know I can see it. I got 2020 vision. I'm on my soapbox.
He didn't get out of the cock-a-doodle car.
And that's the Black Two Sugars. All right, everybody, let's move forward. Let's move forward. Because now you got this. Floyd Mayweather. Joyce versus suffering damn succotash. De Los out and this shit. Okay. You literally got Beetlejuice looking like the Oracle.
Who's the greatest fighter that ever lived?
I told you, I am.
Yeah, what about Mayweather?
Mayweather, he been a great fighter for all time for a year.
What's he doing now?
He's a landscaper now.
A what?
He's a landscaper now.
A landscaper?
He's a landscaper, yeah.
What does he do?
He cut grass, man. He cut grass now.
That dude's a damn genius. Lord Jesus has a fire. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me see. Let me see what I have to say. Member for 29 months. Bye bye bye. Okay, everybody, let's keep going. Let's keep going because we passed the hour, so it's time to get busy. This
Yeah. Whoppa. I love that. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, yeah.
Now, I thought that was a long time ago, a real long time ago, but somebody said that was new. Somebody important said that was new. I'm like, that was new? So, yeah, okay. Are you impressed, ShowBizz? Of course. All right, he's 60. Yeah, I love seeing Mike Tyson whooping ass. And if I can only watch Mike Tyson whoop ass, even when he beat that dude on the airplane, I was like, Mike Tyson is a immortal ass whipper. But now after the Jake Paul fight, I know why his trainer doesn't go side to side. He was going straight back. And with the knees I get it, Mike. Mike is falling forward, letting his go. That's what you expect from a 60-year-old Mike, bro. All right. Actually, he's thoroughly impressing me. Thoroughly impressing me. Let me see. I hope I look a quarter of that when I'm 60. I think that was Charky. Whoa. Oh, okay. Vargas is not a true champion at 118. So we have a fight this Saturday between Bam Rodriguez and Vargas, which is his first fight at bantamweight. Yeah, it's for a trinket. You can call it true or not, but somebody is punching somebody in the effing face. That's better than I give you anything you can handle. Circle jerk, Haney, Keyshawn, circle jerk. Right now, I'm looking for the bare minimum. Somebody punching someone in the damn face. I'm looking for the bare minimum. And as long as I know that Bam is moving up, that's good, because that's the direction we need to go to have the biggest fight in Japanese history. Inoue versus Bam. I'm looking forward to that. And Bam, you're going up. You're not lingering around and staying down there, brother. I am looking for the bare minimum. That's the black two sugars. Hold on. So, yeah, you can complain about people fighting. I can't. Noodles, no packet. I can't, bruh. Let me see. Speaking of which, the first look at Errol the True Spence. Ball. Fire. Fire. Now, the last time I spoke to Spence, he roasted the hell out of me, talking about that blonde booty I had on the back of my head. But then he gonna put a penis on the back of his. But at the same time, I'm going to say this. I think the hairstyle fresh. I do. That dread in the back, but I ain't never seen nothing like that before. I like different. All right, hit the Tyson bell. I think it's cold. But my thing is, Errol the True Spence fighting is always dope. And the damn shame is he may have as many fights right now as Tank in the past 3 years. It's not fresh. I think it's cold. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think it's cold. Let me see. Dr. King tried to love somebody. Glad to see Spence back. No shame in losing the crow. Right. As time has proven even more. Yeah. That's his only loss against damn Mount Rushmore fighter. Right, you BULLJAWB. Okay. Everybody. I know I threw a little roast in there and it was slight, but I just had to do it because he roasted the hell out of me in front of a bunch of people. So it's Spence, love you like a play cuz. And I just had to fire back, brother. I had to cook back. But at the same time, though, I can't even hate. The shit's kind of cold. I can't even hate on you. Now, speaking of Bam, check out his training. You see, that gives me good energy. The last 3 clips that I played for y'all with Mike Tyson, Errol Spence, and Bam, that gives me good energy. The Twitter fingers gives me bad energy. It does. The circle jerk gives me horrific energy. It really does. Because I want all the shit talking to lead us to a fight. When I start feeling like, oh, this is BULLJAWB, I get it. Listen, it reminds me of Paranormal Activity. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Now, I love the movie Paranormal Activity for what it was. But I remember in the middle of that movie, I said, oh, they ain't got enough budget to show me a monster. Every little suspense, oh, it's getting close. And then they show the next night. I'm like, they ain't got it. They ain't got it. So we're in here on BULLJAWB. I'll never forget. I was at the movies with that Paranormal Activity. Like, they ain't got the budget. We in here on BULLJAWB. I don't see a damn monster. Nothing gonna scare me. They're gonna show a corner for a half hour, and then they're gonna boom, then they're gonna show the next morning. I'm like, yeah, they ain't got it. So y'all gonna circle jerk for 85 days, and I was with y'all, right? Remember the hunt ducking? I was with y'all. I'm sitting here barking, roo, roo, the flying monkeys. I was with y'all, and then I just stopped, like, and I just looked at everybody else, and I'm just like, hold on. And I look over there. And they over there like, we're brothers. We're happy and we're singing every color. They over there chilling. I'm like, wait a second. I was with y'all for a minute. Okay. All right. Well, speaking of, let's do the Twitter fingers. Let's do the X-Files. Twitter fingers.
Cheese. His name is Cheese.
It's cheese, snitches. X-Files, mother.
All right, so here's the Twitter fingers. Oshakie said, I've tried to get Navarrate a lot of times now. If we can't make it now, then I don't see the reason to stay around at 130 pounds. I hear you. Speaking of which, I wouldn't mind seeing Oshakie versus Lomachenko. Yeah, Lomachenko wouldn't want that. Lomachenko will want Navarrate for sure, because Navarrate's going to go forward and throw a bunch of punches, and Lomachenko will make him. Hey, let's see that Lomachenko and Shock, though. Shock wants to get to the bag. That's why he wants Shakur. Hey, let's get that Lomachenko and Shock while you BULLJAWB. Shit, Lomachenko. Hey, you want to come back? Let's get some of that Shock then. Hey, I love Lomachenko like 100. I love Lomachenko like a play cousin. But Shock is coming with some heat and some fire. I know Navarrate is on the top 10 pound for pound, whatever, but Shock got the fire coming with Lomachenko versus Shock. Why you BULLJAWB? Hey, let's see what's up with that. Loma will run circles. I don't care. I want to see it. I want to. Will he not? I don't know. I like to see it though. Let me see. No more stops Foster. Yeah, you don't want to see it? Let's see it. That's what you think. There's a lot of things I thought that didn't happen. I thought Canelo was going to beat Bud. Let me see. Spence, Charlo, Norman, Fire. Who Charlo fighting? Suffering succotash. Probably fighting, another tune-up. And, Charlo's done had tune-ups that, I just feel like, today, I feel like today, dog. That's why you got to respect Spence. If he going to come back, let me fight him, Zoo. Then I fight Fundora. I don't give a damn. At this, you got to respect the man for what. If Spence ends up, I'll be like, you damn right, Spence. Go night-night. At least you went night-night. Right? Remember Spence? He came in high as a kite. He was just eyes bagged out. I'm about to fight Bud. Went back, told his son, running back gang. Remember Spence? Then he was out with his kids, kicking it, being a full-time daddy, full-time husband, playing soccer. He started saying, wait, I think I got some footwork. That's what I needed. I started with Bud, beat me with footwork. He started getting some athletic feet. He started feeling it like, oh, hey, he started blowing the dust off the gloves. Like, hold on, right? Fight him, Zoo, Hopefully for Spence, he gets by that, and then he's going to run up against Fundora. And I'm going to be like, hey, you know what? Keith Thurman, Spence, y'all my guys. Yeah, go night-night. Go night-night. At least y'all went for it. Shit. Himzu got 0 defense. We'll see. We'll see. Shit. Here's some more Twitter fingers for you. Let me see. Akana Ben said, you weren't calling me out after the Eubank fight, you pussy. Shows your character. I will punch your head in. And Ryan Garcia said, think real hard. Why? Kind of been my brother. So is Ryan Garcia. You know what I mean? But I am going to put money against one of them. You know me. I'm going to do what I do. But listen, like Ryan Garcia said, he said, think real hard. Why, brother? You just fought Chris Eubank at 160. And honestly, even then, they got into a little scuffle, right? At the Ring Award. I mean, I think Ryan did call him out, to be honest. Look, guys like Ryan and Connor and David Benavidez, and they just, that's why I'm happy. Now, David, on the other hand, is just diabolical. I think he thoroughly thinks he's better than everybody. You know what I'm saying? But Ryan took his lashes already. Connor Ben took his lashes. So that's why I said everybody needs their ass whipped. Keyshawn needs his ass whipped. Devin Haney needs his ass whipped. Well, he did, but he got away with one. He needs his ass whipped, and then Shakur needs his ass whipped. So they can all just be like, screw it. So I can get the fights, bro. June 27, it will be bloody. Yeah, and that's the problem with Floyd Mayweather versus Zambinos. Floyd Mayweather, they're fighting. There's no way. Who's going to be watching that exhibition over Boots Ennis versus Vargas? I mean, Xander Zayas. I'm sorry. Who's going to watch that over Boots Ennis versus Xander Zayas? Who? There's no way y'all pick that date. Boots Ennis versus Xander Zayas in New York. And who's going to watch? That shit got to be in the wee hours of the morning. It must be in a different kind. Where is it? Where is it? Let me look at it again. Let me look at it again, bro. Let me look at it again. Where is it? Wait, I got to go through the whole thing first. This must be, hopefully this is in the pyramids. Center, Greece. Okay, there you go. Oh, okay. So they never do anything on the, you had the Egyptian fight, now you got the Greece fight. Okay, so it's going to be at a different time. It's going to be in Greece. Okay, then I'll probably watch it. Well, no, I'm calling the fight in New York. Boots Ennis versus Xander Zayas. I'm probably going to be putting courts together and shit. Maybe I have the fight on my phone. Maybe I watch it. Yeah, that's the Black Two Sugars. Let me see. Do we have anything else? Wow, we went through everything. Okay, everybody. Well, don't forget.
The Beast, the Beauty, Destiny brings them together. Fury versus Hall. Watch only on DAZN.
This weekend, I'll be calling that fight. Tyson Gypsy King, Tommy Fury, Jesus, versus Eddie Tommy Fury versus Eddie Hall. I will be calling that fight earlier that day, and then I'm going to run it right back, and I'm going to call Bam Rodriguez versus Vargas. All right, and I like that Fury versus Hall. They're not trying to confuse anybody. Fury versus Hall, they got it looking like a circus. They know what it is. It's a lot of fun. And listen, I got some interest there, right? Because I never thought Fury was a great boxer. Tommy Fury, that is. And Eddie Hall, just a brute, right? So, I mean, I'm interested in it because guess what? It's a fight. And I'm going to definitely watch Bam Rodriguez versus Vargas. Because the thing is, I just let me give you, let me give you my little insight on Bam versus Vargas. Vargas is up and down, no special effects though. He's a hard puncher and he comes forward, but you know, with Bam fought against Rung Vasai and shit like Bam is just way too. Bam said that his toughest fight was Cafu, and you can see why. Cafu was running around and doing, you know, but Vargas is going to be right there. So I'm looking for a bam nasty knockout. To be honest, I'm looking for Bam that hit this guy with something ridiculous. Okay, because I think his head's going to be on the line and he's going to be there. Bam got to be, you know, focused though, because the power of Vargas is nasty, and Vargas is going to get right back up. He is going to get up, but if he can pin Vargas to the canvas, it's going to be nasty, especially if it's to the body shot. It's to the body. I think I got Bam by knockout, but I want to see somebody sleep. Okay, this weekend, maybe because I got a bad attitude. You know what? Just scrap this whole life. This whole life, I had a bad attitude. Let me see. Your boy getting married on the 26th. Oh man, congratulations, brother. I sent an invite to you on IG, but you don't have to make it if y'all can't. Love you, boy. I'm happy you sent the invite though, brother. Love you, boy. That's dope as hell. That brother getting married. Go ahead, brother. That's love right there, man. Let me see. Congratulations. Talk Roach versus Zepeda. It's good. You know, once again, I don't know how good Lamont Roach is. I've been saying that for a while. But the thing about Zepeda is he's going to let you shine because Zepeda's going to throw a million punches, right? And if you're a slick fighter like Tevin Farmer or Shakur Stevenson, like, and Lamont Roach he's heavy, he's strong, right? Yeah, I mean, he's a big dude. You know, I've been seeing him like, hold up, that guy's a big dude. And he's gonna have that guard in a pocket, right? Zepeda is gonna throw 1,000 punches and maybe one hurt, right? So he's gonna pop, bam. You know, he should be able to get busy. If not, you know, like I said, I don't quite know how good Roach is. And like I said, if I say anything negative or with criticism toward any fighter, they'll never like me again. I'm not their friend. All right. But I got to give y'all the real. I just don't know how good he is yet. I've been saying that for a while. I know how good what he did with Tank, right? But like I said, Buster Douglas was great against Mike Tyson. You get what I'm saying? So but Zepeda is definitely the type of style that'll make you shine. But Zepeda's high level. He's high level. But it's still a style that'll make you shine. But since he's high level, you know, Zepeda can win that fight. So we'll see. All right. I'm betting on the draw. See what I'm saying? It could definitely be a draw. All right. So thank you guys for showing up and showing out. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I had a bad attitude. And before I go,
give you anything.
Circle jerk, Haney, Keyshawn, circle jerk. ShowBizz adult. I'm out. Oh my goodness. Now let me hit the gym. Get all this testosterone.